Well, that was a really beautiful drive. However, very scary, and Jez. It's very steep in places, and I was very scared that Jez was not going to make it. Yeah, there were definitely some second gear, like hope and pray, everybody lean forward and stop breathing moments to get up some of those bits of those hills. But we made it all the way across. It was gorgeous, a really beautiful landscape. I managed to get a little bit on my camera, so I'll share that with you. But yes, we have arrived at the Muir of Dinnet. So it's a lovely little nature reserve. It looks very quaint, very nice parking facilities here. Though, you know, there's a motorhome in front of me that seems to have taken up 3 spaces and not paid any attention to how the spaces are designed. But I've arrived, so I'm going to go out. I'm going to go to the visitor centre quickly and see if there's like a map or trails or anything, and then get the dogs out and we can go for a walk. It's still a little bit rainy, so I'm just going to grab my coat and then we can go. Well, that was a lovely walk through the Muir of Dinnet. As you can see, we found the secret hiding waterfall. You sort of get to a point and then you realise that you have to like climb over the rocks and through a hole, and you get into this sort of like cavern, and then there's the waterfall. So that's pretty cool. Stayed around there. The pups enjoyed having their barks echoing through the cavern, and then we followed the path back up and round. Got a lovely viewpoint over some of the lochs in the distance, and Aberdeen you could see in the distance as well. And then yeah, headed back down to the car park where we are now. We're about 10 minutes away from the caravan park, so going to leave now, get there about 2:30, means I can feed the pups, feed myself, and yeah, make a plan for the next couple of days. Do all the admin, car washing things, get my water, etc. But yes, a nice little walk out in nature was much needed. And it stopped raining, so I wore this big coat for no reason. You can also stay here. They have like a stay the night scheme here, so it's £6 and you use a QR code to pay. But yeah, they let up to 6 camper vans or motorhomes stay overnight here as well. So if you are passing the area and you want to just be surrounded by nature, £6 and you can stay here, and there's lots of walks. We just did the main the Burnavat walk, which took us up to a viewpoint, but there's lots of different paths leading off in different places, so there's lots of places that you can visit within this particular nature reserve. So yeah, you can do lots of things here, so if you are in the area, you can stay the night here. Right, we are at the caravan park and we're all parked up. As you can see, I've had a shower. It was the best shower of my trip so far. Definitely, yeah, the most amazing of showers. Really powerful. Like as soon as you walked under it, it's like walking under a waterfall, and it just shot all of the dirt off of you before you had time to think. Yeah, so definitely thumbs up here for showers. Not like anything else super great about it. Like, it's a caravan park, they're pretty soulless, no offense caravan parks, but they are. But great shower, and I filled up water. I've got to do the grey waste and that, but I'll do that tomorrow because it's quite far away from where they parked me up, so I'm going to drive the van, unclip everything, do that bit, so I'll do that before I leave. But yeah, really great showers. And now we're just chilling in the van because it's got quite cold and wet and windy out again. I'm thinking of going towards Montrose, which is sort of, yeah, just south of here on the beach. There's some park ups that you can get to, so hopefully there'll be one available. And apparently it's sort of, you can sometimes see dolphins in the water, so that'd be very cool if I could do that. Good morning everyone, and welcome to day 22 of our journey around Scotland. We are just about to leave the Ballater Caravan Park. We are packed up and we are ready to hit the road. We are going towards Montrose and Montrose Beach specifically, in the hope of getting a space somewhere where I can see the dolphins. It's going to take about an hour and a half to get there. Well, we made it to Montrose Beach. It was a little bit of a stressful drive. I told Google not to take me on the old military road because of yesterday's sort of struggles getting up and down the hills, and then as Google does, it changes the route halfway through, and yeah, then you are left going up the old military way and the Devil's Elbow. It was incredibly stressful the whole drive, so I didn't get any images at all because I was so busy concentrating on praying that Jezebel would get up the road. The view at the Devil's Elbow was lovely, but when I was there I sort of was concentrating so much that I didn't realise that you need to pull in and stop for a second and actually enjoy the view. So I didn't. I'm sorry everyone, no one gets to see what the view looked like. But we made it. It's quite windy, and but the beach is lovely and empty, so just us on here really. Yeah, we're probably going to park up where I am. There's like a little space where you can park up for the night as well, so I've got work this afternoon, work 2 till 6. So until then, we're gonna run around on the beach, then go have some lunch, and yeah, just enjoy a little bit of windy sunshine. Oh, so we've had a lovely walk on the beach, and I got an ice cream, which was Scottish tablet, which is a little bit like fudge, but the texture is more like sugar mouse. It was delicious, very sugary, and yes, only available in Scotland really. I've never seen it before, so it was very tasty. Highly recommend Scottish tablet ice cream. The lady told me I should search for Scottish tablet and just buy a whole load and take it home with me as well. So maybe I will. Yes, the sun is still out, it's still windy, but it is lovely. The tide is coming back in now, and by 5 o'clock it should be high tide, and that's when you can start seeing dolphins, hopefully. So I'm going to keep an eye out, see if I can see them. That would be very cool. I've been doing some planning as well for the weekend, so it's a bank holiday weekend coming up, which means I've got 3 days off instead of just the normal 2, so trying to work out things that I can do over the next 3 days. Obviously I'm making my way now down towards Edinburgh and then out into England. Boo. So yeah, having a look at different things that are available. There was a really cool like outdoor art exhibition type thing, but they wanted £10 a dog, which is crazy. Like for each dog had to have their own ticket, and it was £10, and an adult ticket is £11. So I was like, no, I'm not spending that much money just to go for a walk in the park with some art exhibition going on. It's like, that is crazy and not happening. So we won't be going to that. But there are some other things I want to do, so I've made a bit of a plan for tomorrow. We'll stay here tonight, and then we're going to head towards Stirling. Yes. So I'm working tomorrow afternoon, so in the morning we drive up early, and we're going to go over to there was a lighthouse, if you saw on the beach videos, so that it's about 20 minutes away. You have to sort of drive down and round and up, but I'm going to drive to the lighthouse in the morning, see the lighthouse, and then go for a little walk around there, and then drive from here to Stirling, find somewhere to park up and for the night, and then and that's Friday. Oh yeah, and then work the afternoon, and then Saturday I'm going to go from Stirling to the Devil's Pulpit, which is a really cool thing that I'll show you, and then from there drive to the Edinburgh Park and Ride that I can get into because it has no height restrictions. Go into Edinburgh for the day, then leave Edinburgh and park at the Kelpies statue, and that's Saturday. And then Sunday, get up and I want to go to the Falkirk wheel and actually take a ride on the Falkirk wheel. It takes about an hour. You do like 2 rotations and you go up and down on a boat. It's very nice, so I'd like to do that. And then from the Falkirk wheel, we're going to either go back into Edinburgh again, depending on how I feel, but then we might just instead go to some of the nature reserves that are around Edinburgh and that area, and start moving our way down slowly below Edinburgh, making our way back towards the borders. And then when we cross into England, I'd like to go to Hadrian's Wall possibly, and yeah, then start making our way back home. But I've found out as well, there's a noise if you can hear it, the pups like a plastic bottle squashed down for their teething, so they're just enjoying a bottle that I found that they're in. Yep, so that's their newest toy for their teeth, which is why I can hear that crunching noise. But yes, that is my plan. So I've got like an hour before lunch, before work starts, get some lunch, and then yeah, just go enjoy the sunshine a bit more before starting work. And then yeah, everyone pray for dolphins. Oh, it's calmed down now. So for the last hour, I've been watching Storm Lillian live tracker. There's a name storm, the first one since April, and it's meant to be hitting this side of Scotland, typical. Couldn't hit the side that I've already been on. Nope, has to hit the one that I'm now in and stuck in. And try to work out if I stay here or not. It looks like we've had the windiest part. There's just going to be heavy rainfall during the night. My next plan was to go to Stirling, obviously, for tomorrow. But that also, I mean, that looks worse than what it looks like here. The wind might be a little bit lower, but it's just going to rain all day in Stirling tomorrow, whereas here it looks like it's going to be dry for most of it. So I don't know what to do. I suppose if you live in a house, it doesn't matter. I honestly don't want to be one of those people on social media whose van is upside down. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I've been watching and I've decided to stay put for the moment. It looks like the worst bit is going to be happening here around 7 o'clock in the morning. So if I can make sure that I'm up early, I can maybe make a drive somewhere and hopefully be out of it. But unfortunately it looks like it's just hitting everything. So no matter where I'm going to go, it's going to be windy and it's going to be wet, and all of my plans that I made this afternoon have gone down the toilet. So yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. If it gets terrible during the night, then I will pack up and start moving. But I've moved away, so where I was parked right on the seafront, so right next to the water, and you can see the waves coming up. I decided to park back a little bit further from that, and I've got like a little grass like dune in front of me, so hopefully that should block some of it. And I'm a little bit higher up, a little bit on a slope, so I'm slightly slanted. I'm hoping this space will be a little bit better for me. It's still, I can still see the sea if I go like this. Oh, it's there. So I can still see it, I can still assess the situation, but I can stay here for the moment. I'll keep you posted if I do decide to change, but yeah, everywhere looks crap. I was like, maybe I'll stop and I'll drive down to Perth or something, and then it was like, nope, Perth still looks rubbish. Stirling, it's just rain all day tomorrow, so it's going to take about 2 hours to get there. So if I can get up, make myself get up early and be on the road, I can maybe be in the Stirling area before I start work. But I don't know what the signal's going to be like in the middle of a storm. I don't know, you know, what's going to be happening. We'll see tomorrow, I guess. For now, I'm going to stay put. I'm going to cook some dinner and then yeah, wait out the storm.